Zoom just doing all this new stuff and putting things everywhere. I'm trying to figure out where everything is these days.
They got you on,
So yeah,
got you
come
in a
on
blender.
in, come on in. We've got it going on tonight. We got everything ready. Let me get one more thing going, and you want to tell them a little bit about us, babe?
Well, my name is Delphonse Savon. I was born in a small hamlet. Oh, wait a minute. You don't want to go back that far. No, about, about 69. Anyway, my name is Dale Savage. This is Monica Savage. Well, and we're collectively known as the Savages. Yeah,
Got collecting yourself in this
travel agent since 2000 and what? 12, 13,
2010.
10? Oh,
I'm sorry. Look at me, 2015.
2015. Check it.
Yeah, time just going by so fast. I'm
Okay,
just
okay,
moving
stop.
it.
That's
I'm
all
just
right.
moving it even
That's all
faster.
right. That's all right. But we're travel agents and we've
2015.
enjoyed each moment of it in every aspect. We've had fun along the way, made some great friends, some lifelong friends, as a matter of fact. So
Yes, we
we've
have.
certainly benefited from this and we are enjoying it and hope to enjoy it even more in the future. So
Yes.
let's get started with the this cruise we went on last week on this wonderful, beautiful vessel called
Well,
the
we do have some other
Icon
things
of the
going
Sea.
on. We want to talk about what we got going on first, and then we'll give them the treat last. How about
What
that?
do you mean the upcoming cruise in December?
Yeah, we got
Oh,
something coming up soon.
yeah, we
You
got
know, some people might want to join us.
we got room left,
There
still room
we
left.
got some time, some space left up
Got some
in there,
space left.
up in that piece.
Get that
Yes,
thing right.
yes.
Yeah, we got the class of 1974, Sarasota Riverview, Cardinal Mooney, Pine View, all the schools in Sarasota. If you want to join, come on. Class of 74, um, a
Yes.
reunion tour
December
in
the 5th
December the
through the
5th.
ninth.
What, 4 day cruise, 5 day, whatever?
We leave out on a Thursday.
Yeah, even out of Tampa. Even out of Tampa.
Out of Tampa.
And not the Inspiration. What is it?
Paradise.
The Paradise, the Carnival, older ship, but it's a nice ship, been remodeled several times. So we're leaving out of the Carnival, leaving on the Carnival Paradise out of Tampa, December 5th
Through the ninth.
through the night. So listen, there's still rooms available. So if you're interested,
I'll find you some.
call us. Call us. We can help you. Call us. Our number is 813 401 8677. Call us now. We'll take care of you.
And we are here, and we do have some other things going on in 2025. That is the last thing we got scheduled for 2024.
Oh, yeah.
2025, we're looking at Paris.
Yeah.
We're looking at Dubai.
Yeah.
I have sent out information links for Dubai in October. Will be in April. Paris, France in April, and then Dubai in October. We've got a few groups leaving out in June. There's a group leaving out, and so we've got some things
Got
coming
some
up
things on the burner.
on the burner for 2025. Working
right.
on 2026. So
Well, let's get
join
2025.
us, won't you? We're trying to do something for Mr. Savage's birthday in February, so we'll probably be working something out on that too.
You know what? You know what I
So,
want for my birthday?
what you want for your birthday?
The old people just say life,
Health
health, and
and strength.
strength, and a reasonable portion, reasonable
Well, it's gonna be hard for
of
that.
my right mind.
It's gonna be kind of hard for
Now,
that.
but I'm just saying, if I have all three of those,
You're gonna miss
four of
out on the
those,
portion.
huh?
You're gonna miss out on that portion. That's
We're speaking positive here. You trying to give me the old noodle brain already. Give me the old mush brain.
But you are getting old.
Yeah, that damn sure can't deny that and can't stop that. But there's a benefit to getting old. It's called being better than getting dead.
Better than
Yeah,
being dead.
I'd rather
Right.
be seen than being viewed. Look at him. He look like he sleep. He dead as a mother. Look sleep, don't he? Look natural. Naturally dead. Anyways, I digress.
So,
Anyways, let's get
yes.
back to what.
So, yes. So guys, we had a great time. Did you have a good
Oh, I had an
time
awesome
last
time.
week?
I had an awesome time.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome ship, awesome friends, cruise mates. Just one of the best cruises. One of the best cruises. It's in the top two or three.
What did we do? Where did we go? Do you remember?
Yeah, we were on the damn cruise ship. The
Which one was it?
Icon of the Sea, the world's largest cruise ship.
Okay, who was that? Who
Icon of the Sea,
owns the
Royal Caribbean.
icon?
Royal Caribbean,
Okay,
Icon of the
yes,
Sea.
yes, yes.
And that ship is just entirely, just absolutely, that thing too big. It don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense to be that big of a cruise ship. But I tell you, you can spend the whole 7 days exploring that ship. That's how big it is. And while we were on board the ship, we went to a couple of shows that was really, really, several shows that was really
Yes, yes.
outstanding. We're going to talk about a few of them here.
Yes, yes. And so on our journey on our cruise, we stopped by the Everglades.
Oh,
Left
yeah.
them a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Hung out at the Everglades, took a rest area, rest stop, and that was just before heading on into Miami. So we kind of took a little break, and that is us in the Everglades. They started and got a new park going on over there. Did you remember that? We was looking at it. It's gonna be pretty nice. I guess you can stop by and really spend some time looking around. They have some historical artifacts and stuff going on. They was gonna put look like they're starting a alligator farm too, huh?
That's exactly. Well, it's not, yeah, a farm, whatever, but it's an alligator attraction.
Attraction, yeah.
And it look like it's gonna be fairly big and deep. They were just basically about, I would say, halfway through with it,
Mm-hmm.
before they have it completed.
Yeah, so we got on in,
And the first
jumped
thing you
in.
see when you walk onto the ship is this monstrosity here,
Mm-hmm.
called the what, the egg, or what is it
The
called?
egg.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The egg,
And all it
yes.
is a gateway to the next level, to the next
Next
floor.
level
But
floor.
it's just an eye, it catches your eye.
Eye catcher. Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody was taking pictures down there, and then you go up when you get up to the top, they have a nice little cafe
Yeah.
restaurant where you could pick up some coffee. Is that what you was getting?
Nice,
Coffee over there?
nice restaurant, nice little area to sit down and chill and watch the ocean. Very comfortable seating, plenty of seating. Never was overcrowded. There's always if you can always find an open spot. So for there to be as many people on board that ship, it can accommodate so many people. There was never a situation of being overcrowded. I was amazed at that.
Yeah, and there they had also they had food that you could snack
Yeah,
on. They had little salad containers where you
yeah.
can you get a
Yeah, I
salad
brought
or
y'all some.
some sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
What you call those things? Those twisters, the
Mm-hmm.
sandwiches and all kind of little cookies, uh t- coffee and tea there. You could get that as well. So it's like a little small little cafe type area.
Mm-hmm.
Just beyond that. Um and of course every first night when you get on the ship, they have the balloon drop. And so right here is the main area of this cruise ship. And at night, midnight, they'll drop all those balloons will come flying down. Of course, we didn't actually stay up long enough because, with the ride early in the morning, trying to get through and get to the ship and stuff like that, we kind of wore ourselves out. So
Yeah.
we really didn't stay up long enough to watch the balloons drop. But it's a pretty sight. We did that with the Wonder of the Sea, was able to see the balloons drop on Wonders of the Sea. And it's similar to that same scenario that they do. Of course,
One of the main
piano.
shop here and a lot of the shows upstairs. They had the comedy theater upstairs. There's a lot of shops there. That's a main area right there on the shelf.
Look, there go the balcony, Central Park balconies. See how they looking out there at the people? That's probably ocean views. Yeah, those are those ocean view kind. I mean,
That's our look from out of our balcony. That was. Then the next morning we got up and we did our exercise. And as you can see, that Elliptica was really cool because you had you could pick which background you wanted to see while you were actually exercising. So that way you're not just sitting there exercising, you're actually pretending that you're going through these different areas. So of course I wanted to walk through the beach, and so I actually had a
So
beach
it's like
scene.
what do you call hologram, whatever you call it?
Make it look like you're actually doing the
Some kind
actual,
of reality or whatever they call it.
walking through
Virtual reality.
virtual reality, walking through the through an area of what you decide. They had woods and different things as well, but I like that Lithica. It was really nice. I did 30 minutes in no time, just because it had things for you to see and do and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
the gym was I really enjoyed the gym area. It was impressive. The machinery they had in there. It wasn't the biggest gym, but it was the most well equipped gym. I really enjoyed that gym.
yeah, that's Barbara. Say hi to Barbara.
Say hi to Bobby. How you doing,
Barbara
Bobby?
Kinsey,
Hey, Bobby Kings.
ex-coworker.
How you doing? Hey, Barbara. I'll see you Wednesday at Bridges Memorial downtown at the Shalom.
30 minutes.
So, yeah,
Filming right now.
as you were saying, the gym was pretty.
Best gym I've ever, as far as I'm concerned, that's the best gym. Out of all the ships, cruise, this gym here is the best.
Looking at watches, his
Yeah,
and
that's what we're
hers.
doing, looking at
We
it.
kind of left them there too,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Oh, yeah. I wasn't trying to pay for the whole cruise on them watching shit.
And this is Surfside. What did you think about Surfside?
That's awesome.
That was basically for kids.
It was awesome, but you can walk through it and see the kids having fun. Yeah, you get the hell out of there because them kids drive you crazy. But it was basically, she's right. It's basically an area for kids just to have a good time.
And you know what? This one actually is the only one that I know of that has the Surfside just for kids. I kind of to see Royal Caribbean made this section just to entice more kids. I think that's what they did. What you think?
And that's why you had a lot of things on kids.
There was a lot of kids on that ship. I think I've seen more kids on that ship than any other ship that I've been on. What do you think?
Possible.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen as many kids as I've seen on this ship. They were all over the place. But yeah, so they have a kid-friendly dedicated spot just for the kids, and that's Surfside. So they had food, restaurants, candy, you name it, swimming, slides, you name it. They had it all over there on Surfside for the kids. Because Trick loved the kids, right? Trick
Yeah.
loved the kids.
Yeah. Royal Caribbean love the kids.
Royal Caribbean loved the kids. And so this is food. They have plenty of food. I always got to get my little elephant, my little towel animals. So that was our elephant for today. And this is the one play that they actually had.
What was it called?
Broadway show, and that
Broadway
was
show?
The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yes. I love
And
that thing.
Wizard of Oz show was awesome.
Those performers were absolutely some of the greatest singers. Young lady that played Dorothy, she could really, really sing. Really sing. Benny King.
An hour.
In the city. Who that? Who that? That's Silk
The Silk, Miss Sylvia, if you're nasty.
from Georgia.
Yep. That's our girl, one of our travel agents friends, who is actually there as well. And can't forget this guy.
They wanna get my name. I know that. So, shake that. Maybe got that.
Yeah, so he was good. He was good. So we had the Red Night experience. That was cool.
I think I was in the red bed
Yeah, I
night,
think
red bed night.
you was out of that one.
Had to take my rest.
That's at the gym, workout again. And we tried to do, well, we worked out what, 2 days out I worked out 2 days out of
Worked
the
out
week.
4 days out of those 7.
Because the first 2 days were C days.
Yeah.
So worked
Did a
out
lot of
on
walking, too.
Monday, Sunday, and Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday were actually, well, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday were actually travel days when we were out there on shore. So this is part of the ship area where they had all the swimming and stuff. The main pool is was right there. They had rock climbing. They had Thrill Island. That's where all of the giant slides and stuff like that were on Thrill Island. And as you can see, there's the giant slides. We actually got on the green one, Jerry and I, and that one was fun.
It looked like fun.
It kind of flipped you over on the side for a little bit, and then flipped you back around, and then by then you were soaking wet. So I got kind of wet, but it was fun.
Yeah, it looked like
Mr. Savage wasn't gonna do it.
that looked like fun.
He just was a scaredy cat.
But that's the word we don't use, remember? I have to call you out, remember? 'Cause that's a trigger word for you.
Okay.
We don't use that
No
word.
scaredy cat. He just didn't want to get on it.
You just use it again. We do not use that
Okay.
word. Okay.
No words for that.
Okay.
He just didn't want to get on the slide.
All right.
But yeah, so they had
Keep
several
telling me
different
that.
slides that you could get on, and that those were the main ones there. So that's Thrill Island. That's where all the thrills. That's all. The Phoenix. The bands that
It's divided into neighborhoods. And as crowded as it was, like I say, you would never really bumping elbows with anybody. No long food line. Now the shows, that's another story. That's why they want you to put in reservations for the show. They want to try to avoid some of the longer lines, but still have some lines because they have a process where you can If you didn't reserve, if they have any openings and there's seats available, you can get a seat.
So at the African market, they had different variants of foods. That was the crab. They had crab. They had
Yeah, that's another thing on this ship. The food was excellent. The choice, you had a variety of choice, so it was really good. I got no complaints. The food was really. And the dining room and the main cafe, marketplace, all this stuff. It was just really good because there was such a wide selection.
So there's the foods that they had in the market dome. So you had the crepe, daily crepe, which is caramel, salted caramel, hazelnut. You had the jinga, which you had noodles and rice, chicken teriyaki, ginger beef with bell peppers. Then you had the macs where you can do the mac and cheese, the pepperoni mac, the chili mac, the bacon mac, the classic mac, all different types of macs that you can do, mac and cheese that you can do. That was there at the Market Dome as well. And then, of course, we were on the Aquadome. So part of that Market Dome, the Market Dome, you have the Aquadome. And the Aquadome is where you had all of the water programs. Right now, it's water shows, and right now, as you can see, that's everybody getting ready for the water show. And as you can see, it looks like a floor until it turns into water. It's amazing how they set that water, the aqua show up, and it starts off looking like just a regular floor. This is in the actual Aquadome area. As you can see, they have aquariums there, quiet time. It's where all the adults hung out. You can actually sit there, relax. No worries about the children running around. This was like the adult section of the cruise ship. And you can just go and chill. You can see the dome looks out. Let's see. And you can actually relax and watch the sea and chill at the same time. During that time, we had birthdays. We had birthdays and we had anniversaries. So we were celebrating birthdays and anniversaries. Who's that?
That's Fletcher.
Fletch and Shilda.
That's Hutch and his wife.
Colin Hutch. And so we were celebrating birthday. Celebrating birthdays and anniversaries on this ship. So
Happy anniversary.
Hold up.
39 years.
Hold up.
Happy anniversary.
Bliss,
Hold up.
wedding bliss, marital bliss. And there was a birthday person, Miss Karen, one of the Karens. And that was our waitress, Wajaya. Wajaya. And he was the one playing the music.
The singing waiter. The singing got me saying that. The singing waiter.
Those were our table mates that we hung out with most of the week.
Little tall gal.
For dinner. Mm-hmm.
And her sister.
Rachel and Gina. And then
that's husband and wife.
Mm-hmm. Rosalind and her husband, AJ.
Yeah. Cool dude.
AL.
And Fletch and his old lady.
And that
And that's
was
the head, well, one of the managers,
head manager,
great guy.
head waiter. The shows, like I said, were awesome. That's the ice show that was on there. Of course, it was a little chilly in that part of the ship, but just to sit and watch those shows were so spectacular.
Yeah.
So that was the Once Upon a Time King's Royal Ball. So they had all the different characters on there, like Red Robin Hood. Then you had the Big Bad Wolf. All of those different characters. It was so wild. They each individually got to do their own thing.
Then they later did Cinderella. That Cinderella and the Prince.
King and Queen. Because it was the King and Queen's show. Royal Ball. So Family Ice Show. Once Upon a Time, the King and Queen's Royal Ball. That was the show. That's the front side of the icon, see, right? That's the back side of it. Okay, so that's the ass side of the icon of the sea. And you barely could get a whole picture of that thing in here. There we are in St. Martin. So those are the stops that we had. We had St. Martin, St. Thomas, and then Perfect Day on Coco Cay. So we were in St. Martin at that time. And of course, St. Martin, St. Thomas is one of the U.S. Virgin Islands. So we did St. Martin, and then that was the Dutch side and the French side. So we actually got on the bus, the hop on, hop off bus, and they took us to both sides.
Yep.
The Dutch side and the French side. And of course, they was already on the other side of this river. There was a couple of hotels that I tried to catch, Royal Islander Club, that you can actually stay at on St. Martin. So I try to catch that so that if anybody's looking for just want to come down and don't want to actually cruise, they just want to go straight into St. Martin. They had a few hotels there that you could actually book. And then you have to remember that these islands are not all inclusive. So you will have to, buy your own food, eat at the restaurants or whatever. So that's the beach in St. Martin. They stopped to let us see it just a little bit. They had another beach that I didn't get a chance to go to. It's a nudie beach, and you can actually go there, and you don't have to wear anything. You just lay out on the beach and enjoy it. But we didn't have enough time to put that together, so we didn't better. That is the hop on, hop off bus that we were actually on. Feel free to jump in, Mr. Savage. That's a side view of the icon of the sea coming from St. Martin's, or coming from the other side of St. Martin's. So what did you think about the ship?
That's the most awesome ship. It's just awesome. Right up there with the wonders. The ship itself is worth the price of admission.
Just I was talking with someone today, and they were saying, just the different plays or shows that they had on the ship.
Oh, the entertainment
perfect.
It's second to none. Well, it was also great. Actually, the water show on the wonders was a little bit better to me, but they're very, very similar. They do basically the same thing. But I think just being on the wonders and seeing it for the first time really blew my mind. But the water show here, they did several things that they didn't do in one with some apparatus. These guys not only they're acrobatics. I mean, what they did is breathtaking and very dangerous. And they do it like it's like walking down the sidewalk. These guys are tremendous athletes, man. Swimmers and divers. They're second to none, I tell you, these entertainers in the water shows. They could be on any Olympic dive team, that's for sure. But the water shows are tremendous. They're you're just spellbound looking at those water shows. There's never a dull moment. It's constantly, and then the plays. I guess we're gonna get to some of the plays we went to. Man, they're just great.
They had like an endless pool.
Yeah, Infinity.
Infinity pool area where you could actually look like you're in an infinity pool. It's an infinity pool right there. And looking out over the, while you're on the island, you can actually look out of the infinity pool and look and see the island. So Royal Caribbean really like pulled all stops on this one. I mean, they thought of everything. What you think?
Yeah.
They thought of everything. You had Surfside, you had Infinity.
You know what I didn't see though? A theater. I'm sure they had a
They
theater.
did, because they had movies.
We never got to,
We never
at all that
watched any
time, we never
movies.
watched any movies.
Nope, didn't watch any movies, but they had a couple of them. Rosalind and them watched a couple of movies, but
I'm disappointed.
just didn't make it to the movie shows.
Yeah, that's something we're gonna have to do next time.
Mhm. But I was getting carried away because the relaxation chairs and stuff that they had on that ship, man, if I had time, I would relax, read a book. I didn't even get a chance to read any of my books or anything. I was just so busy, just all in over the ship. It was just so much to do, so many places to go, so many things to do. I mean, as you can see, that table, that chair and sofa and table set actually had USB ports. So you could actually sit there, relax, turn on your USB port, hook up your USB port to charge your phone, or while you're using your phone, put your tablet up, do some work. That area was just made for that. The overlook area. You could actually do your work in the overlook and see the beautifulness of the ocean while working. It was just amazing. And that's another picture of the Aqua Market. So I think I got it. I think I saw just about everything. We missed the movies. Couple of ice shows. We had a couple of ice shows and a couple of Broadway plays. Yeah. Those people.
Yeah, that.
That was the Elemental Beauty Starburst, another ice show. It was different.
Yeah.
The Elemental Beauty was
That it
different.
was.
And that is my breakfast. What you think about that? Think it was a lot? Is that a lot?
Hey. I can't answer that.
Some oatmeal, some omelet, some watermelon, some fruit. I had plenty of protein. Of course, I don't eat meat, so there's no meat there. And don't forget my berberine. I had my berberine, my Gigi juice every day of the week. I got my Gigi juice in. Then we went to St. Thomas. St. Thomas, like I said, on an earlier show, St. Thomas is part of the Virgin Islands and U.S. Virgin Islands. So you could actually go to the Virgin Islands without a passport because that's part of the United States. So that is, oh, you want to tell them about that foundation, that house?
Well, they do it in levels, stages. They build it up to make it a more solid foundation. They don't just put the first foundation on the land. They build one foundation, build another foundation. I think they go up 3 foundations to really give it a solid footing.
Do you remember what the guy said, like how much the houses go for over
I think
there?
450. Those
Mm,
houses up in the hills.
450,000, which isn't bad. I mean, houses go for that much here, you know? So it's and that place is very beautiful. You know, you got to go back and stay a couple of days, you know, and just enjoy that area.
Yep,
Just enjoy
nice
it.
area.
Mhm. And that is in St. Thomas, like I said. And of course, you got to go to the mountaintop. So we actually took a trip up to the mountaintop, and that is the highest peak, and where you can actually see Puerto Rico on one side of the island, and you could actually see St. Croix on the other side of the island. So we took a tour, and that's where the tour took us all around St. Thomas. There's a couple of ships on port while we were there. Celebrity and some other ships there.
Up there, you can see the St. Island right there. I know this is the main
Downtown.
Puget Dock. You
That's
can see the edge of the
downtown
water, you can see that
St.
pink.
Thomas.
It used to be Marriott French Reef. Now it's Western. We don't have no Marriott French Reef no more. So this is Western Reef. So then you can see down to the shadow of Marriott.
So
See
it's
that head at
Marriott?
the edge of the water, you can see that red roof on the Queen basement. This is where we have the Senate building. And between the trees, you can see that big red building that used to be the old fort. That built 16th.
So that is St. Thomas. And then that's another area of the cruise ship as well. And if you check on on our YouTube channel, we have a picture of a video of the room, so you can see what our room looked like. The ocean view balcony is what we had, an ocean view balcony. You can actually see what the room looks like on our YouTube channel. So it would be nice, guys, if you could subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called Travel with the Savages on YouTube. Travel with the Savages on YouTube. Go over to our YouTube channel and hit subscribe. We have several different cities and states that we've been in, places that we've done, tours that we've had, a lot of staterooms and different cruise ships that we've been on.
Who's that?
Cruise ships that we've been on as well, places that we've been. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You won't regret it. They had putt-putt golf on the ship. I'm telling you, they didn't miss anything on that ship. Not a thing did they miss.
Oh, gal. That's a
That was
picture
the
of the fellows,
best.
our travel mates, cruise mates from all over the country. Go back? We can't go back. I didn't see that picture there before.
That was a selfie. And then we're going to Perfect Day in Coco Cay. That's another stop that is like a water park. Just, just awesome. It had a lagoon, it had a pool, and it had the beach. 3 different waters you could get into, whatever you decide. Checkers, they had all kind of sand games like volleyball and what is that, tick toss, where you toss the ball,
Mm-hmm.
all kind of games
And
that
believe it
you
or
could
not,
play.
my wife had the audacity to challenge me to checkers. Me, old 1969 checkers champion.
Giant slides.
And I didn't let her win. I usually let her win a game, but she talked too much trash, so I didn't let her win a game.
All the food you could eat, all the drinks you could drink, was all there, all over the beach. So you could actually go get something to eat, chill out, relax.
It was awesome. Food selection was some of the best.
You had drinks, water, juices, lemonade, tea.
We forgot to mention our friends, the guys we befriended on the excursion to St. Thomas, the husband and wife team we met.
Oh yeah, talk about Dr. Roy and his queen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Want to keep in touch with those guys.
yeah.
Oh, Mars. Mars
That's
Simple.
the lazy pool.
Beehive. St. Thomas was a chance for me to I got some sleep there too. We found a nice shady area and
That's not Saint, that's Coco, beautiful day,
Me.
Coco Cay.
this is Coco Cay. I'm sorry, I apologize. I stand
Swim
corrected.
up bar.
Coco Cay was just awesome.
And that's the area of Coco Cay, which is huge. That is Royal Caribbean's private island. See, I was able to get a picture of the boat, me in the boat. That was cool.
I took a good picture.
No, that was a selfie.
I took a good picture. Good picture.
Chill Island. They had Chill Island and Thrill Island on a beautiful day at Coco Cay as well.
Now I can't remember when we went there years ago.
There's your
What it-
friends.
Yeah, there they are.
Yeah. That's Queen and Dr. Rory.
He's a former athlete, played for the Los Angeles Rams during the Lawrence McCutcheon, James Harris era. He was a backup running back to Lawrence McCutcheon. When we first went there, were they charging to do that balloon thing? Was that free then? I know it's not free now.
Yeah, I think so. And that was Washi Washi, Mr. Washi Washi. He was pretty good. Even
You know it.
I get his name.
Wash your hands.
Oh, wait too.
Wash your hands.
So busy.
If you're happy and you know it,
Too
then you're
busy
happy
washi and didn't eat.
If you're happy and you know it, wash your hands.
Washy, washy.
Washy, washy. You're just someone, well, husband, I know.
And endless shows, guys, endless shows. And I mean, I can't say anything other than spectacular.
Yeah.
What would you describe it
Yep.
to be?
Beautiful theater. I think it's seated around 2,900 people. It was upstairs and downstairs.
They got kids?
Oh, this was the kids' ocean view,
On
ocean.
video, yeah.
And that's the place for where the kids can go. And then the adults can go somewhere else. They can drop the kids off and then Adventure Ocean. They can drop the kids off and then go do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Enjoy the ship, you know? So they had a spot in different age groups. They had different rooms for different age groups too. So it wasn't like they put them all in one room and then let them go. They had separate rooms. They had directors, people there to actually work with them and be with them, you know, the whole time they're in on the ship. So that works out real well for kids, for adults who want to have adult time. And the kids want to have kid time, so that worked out real well. They do have that on the ship, just so you know. And then that was an all white. We had an all white night, so everybody wore their all white,
Well,
mostly white.
most of us, most of us had on white.
Some of us wore all white.
Some of us infused some other colors into that all white for whatever reason.
Is it. And that is the end of the actual
Yes, we're back. Yes, caught me napping almost.
trip on the Icon of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's world's largest ship in the ocean.
Awesome ship, man. Like when I
Yes.
tell you awesome, I'm not in awe, awed by much, but that ship is wonder. You've heard the 8 wonders of the world. Well, that may be the
That's
ninth
one of the
wonder.
wonders, huh?
That may be the ninth wonder of the world. Right? That ship is awesome, man.
So, guys, if you're interested in going on the Wonders of the Sea, give us a call.
Well, you mean the icon of the seas?
Or the Icon of the Seas. We were on the Icon of the Seas, but they have the Wonders of the
But
Seas.
we were also on the wonders of the sea last December.
They have the Utopia of the Seas. And
you
next will be the
You
Star,
got so many.
the Star of the
The
Seas.
original, the Oasis,
The
and
Oasis.
there's so many of those
We
Oasis
got on
style
that
ships.
in 2015. Can you believe it?
Yeah,
It's almost been 10 years since they
think that was
started those
the inaugural year of the
Oasis of the
Oasis ships.
Seas.
They still are something. They keep getting bigger.
And that's almost 10 years ago
Keep
when we
getting
were
bigger.
on there. Can you believe it?
You know,
And it's still a nice ship. It's still a nice ship to go on.
the Oasis.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely,
The other ones just got bigger and bigger. They
absolutely.
just got
Oasis
bigger and
is
bigger.
it's the granddaddy of them. All these
Yeah.
Oasis ships. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's still they've upgraded. When they brought it in for dry dock, they made improvement. So yes,
But
it's a wonderful
anyway.
ship. Is it time to go to bed?
Yes.
Okay.
The different Broadway shows, The Wizard of Oz, The Erectors, The Aqua Show, The Starburst Elemental Beauty, Victor Key, which was a gravity person. He had did aerobics and juggling at the same time.
Yeah, that boy was good. That juggling thing. That
The
boy was
Family Ice Show, they had a headliner, Adam Cario. We got the show band, and can't forget the comedians. There were 3. They actually gave us 3 comedians, guys. We had Kiwi Rogers, we had Gary Colette, and we had Dylan Madison.
three comedians. They all had
3 comedians.
7 minutes apiece.
7 minutes, you think that's all they had?
I was just being funny. That's my sorry attempt at humor. But they weren't up very long though. They really
No,
weren't. They
they
had to get all
weren't.
3 of them.
I would probably say 15 minutes a piece,
Mhm.
like 45-minute show or something like that. But they were pretty good. What you think?
They were good.
Yeah. Okay.
They they were consistent. They were, they weren't any dead spots, so it was good.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Val. Val's
Now who?
Dr. Valeria.
Oh, doctor. How you doing, Doc? What's happening?
She said she liked the water
Okay.
juggling.
Okay, yeah, I did too.
Yeah, it's
All
good.
right, Doc. God bless you. Thanks for tuning in.
Kimberly Collier Jackson, thanks for coming in.
Kimberly who?
Melissa
Carter?
Coffee, your niece.
Kimberly Carter. Is it Carter?
Kimberly Collier Jackson.
Collier, okay. And my niece,
Melissa Coffee.
Melissa. Hey, Melissa, how you doing, baby? That's my niece, Poo Poo.
Miss Barbara, thanks for tuning in. She said, yes, she's gonna see you on Wednesday. How cool, glad I will get to see you. So yeah, that's tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow
they have a
morning.
memorial for Bridget.
Or is it noon? Is it tomorrow at noon? Anyway, it is time for us to
Time to
say
go to bed.
good-
And the capital,
Yes.
all y'all old enough to know what that signifies.
So glad we had this time together.
Yeah, because it's night time. Now, but listen, in the words of my wife, we'll see you at the top.
Because
Because
the
the bottom
bottom
is just too crowded. And as they say, as always in parting, we wish you love, peace, and savages. And we're out of here. God bless each and every one of you. We love you. And there's
Bye-bye.
absolutely nothing you can do about that.
Mwah.
So until next time, take care of yourself and look out for each other. Remember, it doesn't hurt to be kind to someone. So God bless each and every one of you. We love you. We'll see you on the cruise ships and the Caribbean islands around the world. God bless you. We love you. Good night, everybody. Take care of yourself
Bye-bye.
now.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.